I purchased the cheapest batteries I could find and installed them in my RV travel trailer. Let's find out what happens when you ignore your batteries right after this. Full disclaimer, I am not a battery professional. I don't know much about batteries. I just wanted to purchase the two cheapest batteries I could find to put in my RV travel trailer and see how it would last. Now again, I've done no maintenance on these, and that's what I'm here to do today, to see and also check out to see if it's still holding a full charge under load. So let's get to it. We're gonna find out what happens when you put the cheapest batteries you can find in your RV travel trailer, see how well they hold up. My first batteries lasted me about a year. That's the same batteries I used when I purchased the RV. Then I figured, you know what? Everybody says you need to get the more expensive ones or cheap ones. We're about to find out. I did a test to find out. I purchased the cheapest batteries I could find and installed them in my RV travel trailer. Today's the day. I've ignored them for almost about a year, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I don't remember exactly, but it has been at least that long. So far, they've been working really well. I'm going to see what happens when I check them out here with the water levels. I'm going to take you guys along with it. First, I'd like it if you guys can help support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, giving us a thumbs up. But let's get to it. Let's find out what happens when you ignore your battery. As you can see, I bought the cheapest batteries I could find. I wanted to know if they would last at least 2, maybe 3 years with these cheap batteries, and I've done no maintenance for them. I'm going to say for at least a year. I've never done any maintenance to them, so now we're going to check the water level. If they're low, we're going to fill them up. So let's disconnect the negative. A little hard doing this one-handed. I don't know if you can see the water levels. Now these batteries are on the charger 24/7. Even when we're not using it, I keep it plugged into the house. That way the batteries are able to charge themselves 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I always do that. That way if I need to go into the RV, I've got lights. The refrigerator keeps on working. That's important to us because a lot of times when if we decide to go camping that weekend, we don't want to have a hot fridge, so it keeps the fridge cool. So these batteries do get a lot of use, and they're constantly being charged. So again, let's look at them. They need a little bit of water, not much on this side. Let's check the other side. move that out of the way for you guys. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me run and get a flashlight so I can show you guys a little bit better. All right, I got a flashlight for you guys. They've all gone down equally all across the 6 on each side of each battery. So all 12 of them are about the same. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of distilled water. I did buy some distilled water. That way, I heard you're not supposed to put regular water in it. Now we're going to put some distilled water in there first. Let me drink my regular water. It's a little bit hot here in Florida, so let me fill this up and we'll get to it. Okay, let's put in there. I don't want to overflow it, and I don't have anything to put it in. I'm going to use this to pour it in, so I want to do it real slow. All right, first side, and I only used about that much water. I only used about that much water for the first set, for the first battery. So now let's go try to do the second set. Let me walk on over to the other side. Side needs a little bit more. It's not easy doing it one-handed, you know. Now I'm not bringing them all the way up. I'm bringing them right to the bottom of where the little tube goes in. They're all filled up and looking good. Let's go ahead and put the caps back over them. Alright, now all we got to do is put the negative leads back on. And then we'll bring our tester out. I know I just put the water in, so it's not going to be perfect. Before I reconnect the battery, I'm actually going to clean off all the leads. As you can see, they look like they got a little bit of rust to them. The back sides are not bad, but the front side is, so let me get that cleaned up. Alrighty, the leads are cleaned off and the cells are full. Let's check it out. And they are 16. Holding a charge. And 1690. Perfect. As you guys can see, the water level didn't go down that much. Not bad. And as you saw, it's holding a charge even under load. It wasn't, the meter wasn't going down. It's holding on strong. And for it being used, meaning being charged 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether we're at a park, we're RVing, and we know that it charges from the RV, and at home, I do plug it up. That way it'll keep a charge and I can keep the fridge cool and all that stuff, which in a future video, I'll show you exactly how I do that. But I'll tell you the truth, for purchasing the cheapest batteries I could possibly find, this so far for a year has worked out tremendously well. I've got no complaints on it so far. Let's see how much longer it'll hold up. I will check them out again in another, I'm supposed to check them every 6 months, but it's been almost a year. I'm going to do it again. Let's see how long we can keep these batteries going. If you guys have found any of this helpful, I would appreciate if you would give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to us, because I'm going to do a lot of these type of videos. And to all our subscribers and all the people that are watching, we thank you very much. And as Rose always say, we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.